We are rolling and we're looking good.
Great.
All right. Hey, so welcome. We've just wrapped up filming on our little series here called Haunted Things. So I'm here with the technicians and here with Conrad, all the brains and the work behind this project here. So we've got Conrad, we've got Jay, we've got Alex, and we've got Mallory. And what I think they're going to do is share a couple of moments from over the past couple of days that seem to impact them a little bit about working on set here with the energies and working on this unique project. And I'll just say Conrad's in the hot seat over here. So when I'm in a reading, I use an empty chair as a point of focus. So this is the chair I've been using the past couple days. So if you feel anything funny, that's all.
Yeah, I'm not sitting on anyone.
No. You're on the chair by yourself right now for sure. So does anybody want to share something that went on that they found a little funny?
Yeah, I mean, this was a great experience, and I have a huge respect for your skill level and the feelings that you bring to your clients, because everybody seemed very happy when they left and more peaceful when they came in. For me, your premonitions stuck out. There were a few that I thought it was uncanny how you were right on the money. Specifically, one premonition you talked about seeing silver bullets. And then your guest came in with old nails from a haunted house.
Right. Cool house, too.
Yes.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, it's funny, just to add to that, when they're trying to show me things in here, it's like this remote viewing. So they'll try to get something as close as I can relate it to the actual object, right? And that's what it was, just little metal things.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. Neat.
For me, it was... you had written down your premonitions for, what was it, like the couple of days we'd be here, just like things that were going, and you just wrote skull or cranium, and I think you wrote in brackets like a question mark, like what is that? And I thought it was going to be about Jay because he's got a tattoo of a skull on his arm. I was like, oh, cool. But then, and like I didn't know what to think about that because I was like, well, I don't know when she wrote it, and like he's got kind of Scully themed tattoos all over his arms, which are. So I was like, I don't know. But then when Dee came in and it wasn't even her object, it was just a different object that she had, which was a picture of this guy holding a skull. That was pretty. That was
so weird.
Okay.
That was so weird.
I was like,
yeah.
I totally wanted to.
You can't explain that.
The funniest thing
that
is that
cool.
nobody I believe the people that brought it in had no idea. Like they didn't even notice at first. Like there was like things about it where it was like, oh my god, like it popped out. It was so cool.
And the one thing you had mentioned about that photo too is that there could have been an argument around it during your premonition. And then when we were outside talking to Dee, she was saying how she had an argument with the guy because she wanted the photo and he didn't want to give it to her. And you had talked about that in your premonition, and that was just crazy.
Cool. Yeah, the premonitions, I'm just going to add in there, they really kind of freaked me out because, my mind is blank until the second I sit down. And then everything always felt so vague to me. And every time that I found out that it wasn't vague, I was almost surprised. So that was a very new thing for me to do in terms of this. And it'll probably always be the part that I think, oh crap, what am I going to do? But it's been really exciting doing that for the first time, trying that and seeing how accurate it has been. And that's where it's great because I need other people to pay attention to stuff and tell me what they see around it too.
And of course, we had all those problems with our audio, our video.
Yeah, so that's where it got really, really weird because we've had, like, obviously when you've been working in this industry, now collectively about 10 years, obviously you have technical issues from time to time. And we've had every single issue we've ever had here, but like one-offs and like one time in a year maybe. We had every single piece of equipment on this shoot go down at some point. At some point, something faulty and weird happened.
Yeah.
Which was so bizarre. Like batteries draining, and like when your battery went from 75% to 0 in a matter of 2 minutes of shooting, that was insane. And then once you had pinpointed the missing gentleman from one of those readings, and our camera just shut down, those batteries run for a good 2.5 hours, and we had just put in a brand new battery. That was chilling.
Yeah. And the fact that none of the batteries would charge in this room, we would have them charging for 4 or 5 hours, and usually that gets us a 75% battery, and it would be like 7% charged.
Yeah, like last night you brought them home to charge them.
Yeah,
Alex genuinely was like, "Look, I'm going to take them out of this environment. I'm going to plug them in at home, charge them, and hope to God that everything's okay." And it totally was, yeah.
Maybe we'll need a quarantine room for me.
Like a lead vest.
Yeah. Lead outfit. Soundproof room. Yeah, very good. Yeah, and I should have told you guys that can happen, but I have yet to be in this environment and have this much around me. So I just had no concept, right? My mind was all like, oh, what am I going to say? I really wasn't even thinking about that much impact on the equipment, but we will know for next time.
Exactly.
And I'll chip in on some extra batteries for the
Yeah.
for the candles.
We'll send you a receipt.
Yeah, bill me.